Me and Ben's second game here together. Today we're gonna be a little in the outdoor element instead of a gymnasium. We are out here inside Cabinets Field.
Sorry, the speakers go on there. We're here to watch a district matchup between your Carroll Tigers versus the Miller Buccaneers. Carroll going in this game is 2-4 in district, while Miller is 0-6. Both teams trying to find something going on here late in the season. You know, last year Carroll was kind of in the same situation. I believe they had about 3 to 4 district wins at this point, and they started sneaking off a few and rattling them off, getting into the crossover zone series there at the end. So that's what we're here to watch here tonight. As that ball's popped right out there, it's gonna be foul or fair. Going for 2 on that one. Might be able to go for 3.
He's gonna go to 3.
And he's gonna get 3 easily there.
An RBI triple to start off the Bucks. Top of the second inning, folks. We have missed a little bit of the first inning.
We were a little bit late. We had some technical difficulties. Everything is straightened out, however.
RBI triple for David Joaquin.
I don't know his name. David Joaquin, I believe that was.
Runner on third, 1 out. The next batter is the pitcher number 11, Daniel Sandoval.
Get the scoring started off here for the Miller Buccaneers. Trey Torres is your pitcher here tonight. He is a freshman. This is just his 3rd start of the season. He's played in a few games. Trying to recover after his last start in Robstown, where he had a little bit of a struggle. Got pulled early on in the game, but see if he can make his name back for himself. He played originally in the first tournament we had here, the BSN Classic, and he played lights out. Amazing 6 innings, I believe he did in that game. First pitch delivery, there's going to be a strike to number 11.
Number 11, Daniel Sandoval, is also the starting pitcher tonight for the Miller Buccaneers. In the first inning, he got out of a bases-loaded jam. Tigers left 3 on. No runs were able to be put up by the Tigers.
Yeah, like you said, we missed a little bit there. Tigers had a bases-loaded opportunity. That ball's popped right up. That's going to be easily caught there by Aiden Simons. 2 outs down, 1 more remaining to close out the second inning here for the Carroll Tigers.
With a runner on third and 2 outs, next batter. Right fielder number 99, Ben Cantu.
I do have right fielder Ben Cantu, 99. I accidentally just have him marked down as 91.
You know, it's hard to find these rosters on Max Preps now.
It is hard nowadays. Something going on at Game Changers. Students, if you're at Miller or any other school, volunteer to be a student manager. It's a great time. I'm one for Carroll. I'm taking the day off here broadcasting this game. Pitch is delivered by Trey. It's going to strike on the outside. Student manager is needed, you know, somebody that keeps track of the stats, keeps track of the roster, something going on here. Great baseball programs and always worth the experience. Somebody put down in the college resume. Me and Joaquin both have spent time as baseball managers here.
Yeah, being a sports manager is really fun, especially in high school. You're basically a part of the team. You get all the perks of being on the team. Me and you both got our sick polos tonight from our manager gigs. And
yeah. You can't see us tonight, unfortunately, but I have my Columbia Blue Carroll Tigers polo on. I got it from baseball. That pitch there is going to be a ball to Eddie Navarro. And Joaquin has his sweet Navy Mary Carroll High School Nike polo he's got from being a basketball manager, if I'm correct.
Yes, sir, you are correct.
Great sports. I've managed for both football and basketball now. I tell everybody, if you want to work in sports someday, be a manager. It's a great way to get a part of it. You don't have to deal with the coaches yelling at you, by the way, but you get all the benefits of it. See what Trey can do here. Like I said, 2-1 count here. 2 outs. Miller Buccaneers are a big fan of LeBron here. And swing and a miss brings us to a 2-2 count.
Big swing and miss by number 99, Ben Cantu.
Sure name. You don't see many Benjamins down here often.
You do not, but you do see a lot of Cantus.
You do see that. Swing and a miss, and that is going to end your inning. Carroll Tigers are going to only leading 1 run there. 0-1 game. 3
punchies for Trey Torres walking off the mound at the top of the second.
For the Buccaneers in the top half of the second inning, with 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base.
And we will be right back to resume the second inning.
Okay.
Get over here. Did you unmute us?
Are we unmuted?
Leading off for the Tigers, catcher number 9, Aiden Ibarra.
Bottom of the second here for the Tigers. As you heard, number 9, Aiden. It's kind of a hard last name to say for me.
Abada.
Ibarra. Aiden Ibarra.
You gotta have confidence in it when you say Joaquin.
Aiden Ibarra, catcher number 9. He's gonna take a hack.
See you guys going here. Tigers in the last inning, you know, bases loaded situation. However, could not get any runs scored in there. Aloy popped out to left field.
Aiden with a 167 batting average, but only has 12 at bats. So,
And he's one of those young catchers we have on the team. You know, he's a sophomore.
And this pitcher has been very off the mark as our papers are flying all around here.
We
But
barely caught those.
second hit batter.
Ibarra on with the hit by pitch.
He's gonna move him to the first baseline and get a courtesy runner. See who that is. That is number 4, I believe.
Courtesy runner first base number 4, Ian Solano.
Got it before the announcer. You know,
Professionals here.
me and Ben talked about this
Runner on first and no outs.
little-
number 11,
little pregame.
Christian Hernandez.
This pitcher has a little unique style. He doesn't really go for much strike. He doesn't have much strikeout potential, but he does go to. He wants the Tigers to be able to hit the ball, but it's going at such a unique speed at this level that he wants his defenders to go out and make the plays.
Yeah, it's at a speed, you know, we talk about that. Some of these guys, they're used to seeing 80. Sometimes they'll even see 90 in practice. First pitch fouled off there by Christian Hernandez. Second pitch. But like you said, they're throwing 80, sometimes even low 90s. So when you have a pitcher that throws a slow curveball or a slider, something like that, that's sitting in the 60s, low 60s, maybe high 50s, it catches these Tigers off guard, you know, or any player in general, getting your timing back down. This guy's been big on getting balls into play, but making sure that his defense steps up and doesn't allow anything to happen here.
And a pickoff
Rundown situation here.
Put him in a little bit of a pickle, but he's gonna make it back safely.
Yes.
Aiden will make it back safely as the Miller Buccaneers defense could not run down Aiden.
Ian stayed safe right there.
Oh,
Almost an opportunity to get him out of there, but stays in there.
sorry, Ben, correct me. I forgot we had a courtesy runner for the catcher.
Yes, catchers aren't big on running. Both Seth Martinez and Aiden, whenever they're in the game, will not run. They will have Ian, or as of lately, Nathan Villegas has been running a lot for Seth Martinez. Hernandez up to the plate. The 1-1 pitch coming up.
Go get the ball gun connect yet?
Fouled off there. So following Christian Hernandez after this that's going to be Prince Rowland. That's going to bring us to our 9-hole. Prince does lead the team in batting average, if I am correct. Looking through my papers right here, he has a .310 on the season. Young player, freshman at second base, but he's been one heck of a player so far for us. I mean, seeing that excellence as a freshman really gets you excited for the future. That one way outside. Brings us to a 2-2 count. Christian Hernandez has been pitching a lot lately. Believe he just pitched in this last game against Veterans. Subbed in the game after any signs popped out. Getting action behind the plate and on the mound. Good player, junior. He's good in the classroom. I have this guy in AP Physics. He's actually a pretty smart kid.
And in other sports news, Stephon Diggs just signed a 3-year deal with the New England Patriots.
To the Patriots?
As a Texans fan, I'm not that disappointed because it is a 3-year, $69 million deal. But Patriots do surprise me, but they get their top receiver for the new quarterback they are going to draft, or maybe they'll get Travis Hunter to pair along with Stephon Diggs.
That would be some serious speed going there. Pitcher on the mound tries to get back over there on Ian Solano. Ian quick to retrieve himself back on the plate there. Yeah, big news. Stephon's still coming off his ACL tear, right?
Yes, sir, he is. Tore it against the Colts midway through the season.
Pitch delivered on 2-2.
And
he's going to hit him. That is the third hit batter from this pitcher right now. Having a little bit of a struggle of a game right now to start it off. Let's see if he can get it calmed down. And that is your head coach for
Hernandez on with a hit by pitch.
Jeff Andrade up to talk to him. We'll be right back.
Second. Off the next batter, 26, Prince Roland.
Prince Roland up to bat. New pitcher in for the game. I believe that is number 30, Sammy Morales.
6th appearance here on the year. A 12 ERA for this junior from the Miller Buccaneers.
Cody has dialed up here. Interesting pitch technique, as we talked about in that little break. All these Miller pitchers have a little bit of interesting going on, but hey, it's working for them. There's no runs on the board for them right now.
And as we said before the break, Prince Roland will be at bat. Some could argue our most dangerous hitter.
Young freshman leading our on-base percentage and our batting average.
And he's going to get one through the third baseman. That's a long throw. He will not make it. It goes behind the first baseman. They're gunning for the guy at third to home. And he will get there safely. The Carroll Tigers will tie the ball game off an infield single from Prince Roland.
Ian Solano comes around to score the first run, gets us tied up. Some call this an 0-0 ball game now. Prince just got through there. A little bit of an error there on the Miller Buccaneers. We have a courtesy runner coming in here too. No, my apologies. Just talking to Coach Marcelo.
Got to second off an error throw, but
he would have been safe at first either way, but gets that extra run in. Gets a second there. 0 outs on the board.
That's why you can always appreciate a first
Runners on
baseman.
second and third, and no outs. Back to the top of the order. Center fielder number 14, Daniel Flores.
That's why you can always appreciate a first baseman who knows how to pick a good ball.
Daniel Flores up to bat. I spoke to Daniel today. Actually, we did an interview with him on Tiger and V account. You will see that pretty soon. The locker room interview show I've been doing for the last few years. Daniel's a young kid. He's a sophomore. This is his first year on varsity. Pitch is delivered. He's going to hit it straight to third baseman. Going to throw it to home. Christian Hernandez is out at first. Daniel Flores will advance to first. And Prince Roland advance over to third. There's 1 out here.
Runners on the corners here for Nico
Now
Caballero.
by third base, Howard. So the catcher
Like I was talking, he was a young kid.
for Flores. Runners on the corners, 1 out. The next batter, shortstop number 1, Nico Caballero.
Oozing confidence. He actually is the only home run on our team. He also has a triple and a double from that young kid. Big step up. Nico takes the first pitch. It's going to be a ball. Just outside.
And Nico and Daniel are our 2 lead hitters, so this is already the second phase. They can already erase the approach they had with the other guy and have to attack a whole new challenge.
Take away from the timing they were getting used to the other one.
Runners going will be not even a throw down. Second.
Daniel Flores advances 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out here on the board for your Miller Buccaneers. See if Carroll can translate this to any more runs here. Pop a few in, get a lead going on here early in this ballgame.
2-0 count here for Nico. We'll swing at that one. Foul ball to the first baseman side. And if I'm not mistaken here, I do see some activity in the Miller Buccaneers bullpen.
I can just barely see. I can't make out who that is over there, but there's definitely a pitcher moving around down there.
Getting warm. They're sitting someone down there too. Oh, never mind. He's getting the foul ball.
Yep. Doing a good job as a bench player. Nice.
Nico awaits.
That was number 5, Randy Garza, on it.
Nico's going to dig one out of the ground and go to the second baseman. He bobbles it. Cannot make the play, and it will be safe.
Wow.
Prince.
Another mistake. Another mistake coming from your Buccaneers infield is going to allow another run to come through. Not Randy, my bad, my apologies there. Prince Roland comes across.
It's a
Carroll.
2-1 Tigers as they take the lead here in the bottom of the second inning. Only 1 out if the scoreboard is correct.
Yes, I believe.
Now batting with runners on the corners and 1 out. Third base number 3, Aiden Signs.
And as our other broadcaster here confirms, 1 out. Ball taken there. Aiden Signs. Aiden Signs pitched in this last game. He's been getting a lot of action, pitching a ton for us. Also playing third base in every other game. I believe he played about 18 innings straight when we were in Leander. That's a young, hard-working kid. Transferred from the Valley, moved up here halfway through last season. This one's gonna be popped up to center. See who gets it. Catcher's gonna catch that one right there. 2 outs with a runner on third.
Not too much communication there by the catcher and pitcher. Almost ran into each other. That would have been a good break for the Tigers.
And if that was, our team, you'd definitely hear Marcelo over there yelling and hollering, saying somebody's gonna say, "I got it, I got it, I got it." So we'll see what's going on here.
The runners on the corners and 2 outs. The next batter, third base number 6, Dax Rodriguez.
Dax Rodriguez.
Also known as PD or Pastor Dax by this team. He runs the Carroll High School Ambassadors for Christ Club at our school. Young kid, good kid.
Runner will be going. The runner from third's going to go home. It'll be safe.
Wild pitch.
That's
there.
14, Daniel Flores taking home plate. And if I'm not mistaken, but it is 3-1, but on our score we have 2-1. I thought we had another run come in.
Yes, we did. We have 3-1 once that scoreboard gets updated. It just takes a little moment. We will have a 3-1 game here.
Talking about the scoreboard.
Yeah. Everything will be all right at the end of the day. We know we have 3 runs.
Outside, catcher cannot handle it.
It's going to allow another runner to advance. That was a little Nico. Little fishy on the team. He's feeling himself over there. He's giving him a little move around over there.
Dax Rodriguez, only a junior, but considered one of the veterans on this team.
He played through us through a little bit of last season. Been pretty much playing every single game here at first base. Tres Casares has been injured. I believe it's somewhere in his lower leg area. He's been out for most of the season. So Dax has been seeing a lot of action over there at first base. That ball is going to be on the outside. We're going to have a 2-0 count. Dex is hitting 205. He has 39 at-bats this season. This would be his 41st.
Dax kind of has all the stuff I would have if I played baseball. Number 6, first baseman. Those are all my favorite
Attributes for
positions.
being a tall guy.
Tall guy. Number 6 is my favorite number.
You don't get walked there.
A little bit of walk. The count was apparently 3-0.
Our apologies. We're just looking at the scoreboard the best we can,
And the
guys.
scoreboard just got fixed right now. It's 3-1.
Rodriguez on with the walk. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. The next batter is the designated hitter number 10, Seth Martinez.
Now, Joaquin, I got to ask, why number 6 for you?
6 has always just been like a number that's in my family. You know, when I was a kid, I watched my brother play baseball. He wore number 6, and when I played baseball, I wore number 6 and played shortstop. So,
It's family tradition.
and LeBron wore number 6 too in the Miami Heat. So my
I think
first.
you get along with Miller tonight.
And another hit pitch. So you can tell Seth, the Tiger hitter, getting frustrated with the hits as they just want to hit the ball because they feel like they can take advantage of the Miller pitchers. But
Howard's going to bring up bases loaded, 0 outs.
for the starting pitcher, Trey Torres, actually,
It's Eloy Rodriguez right
Eloy
there.
Rodriguez,
Martinez on
my
with it by
mistake.
pitch.
Someone's hitting for Trey Torres today.
With the bases loaded, 2 outs. The next batter, left fielder number 15, Eloy Rodriguez.
Eloy has a big opportunity. He came up last time with bases loaded. Can he redeem himself here?
Eloy's been great. He's second in the team on batting average. He's batting 275. He's going to get hit ground ball, just foul there. Just barely went foul, getting to the third baseman.
Good
Like I
call.
was saying, he's hitting 275 on the season. That's a young kid. That's good. Earned all district honors in outfield last year. However, he hasn't been seeing much action out there in outfield. I believe he is starting here tonight in left field, so good for him. But he hasn't been seeing a lot of DH action. See what he can dial up here for the Carroll Tigers. And Joaquin has just lost our lineup. Foul ball there by Lloyd. Sorry about the noise on the mic. Joaquin has taken his off to go grab our lost lineup. I'm going to put his phone on top of that lineup.
My apologies, folks.
But Eloy's a good kid, smart guy. See what he can do here. 0-2 count, 0 outs, bases loaded situation for your Tigers. Let's see what can they do. 3-1 game. Pitch is delivered. Popped up. See if the left fielder can get that. He's gonna get to it.
Make the play.
One runner. comes
Another play when bases are loaded by the Miller Buccaneers, but Tigers come up with a 3-1 lead in the bottom of the second, top of the third coming up here for your Mary Carroll Tigers.
Nah, I thought there was 0 outs there for a moment, just going off the scoreboard, but apparently there was 2 outs. But we'll be
For the
right
Tigers
back.
in the bottom half.
You got Shubersky.
Back to it. Trey Torres still on the mound for your Carroll Tigers. Only let up 1 run so far in this game. That came in last inning.
We're using a lot of different items here to keep our papers from flooding away. We have an Apple Watch, about 2 phones.
Might have to use your water bottle here so Joaquin, make sure everything's going on. As for our first game, we're actually out here in the stands. We're in the elements. We're feeling the heat out here. However, for our next game, hopefully we'll be in the press box broadcasting, so things will be improving. First pitch fouled away.
Leading off for the Buccaneers, designated number 22, Trevor Long. Just a reminder, tonight's game balls are being sponsored by Phil Strong Construction, LLC, proud sponsor of the Carroll Tigers.
Number 22, Trevor Long, quarterback for your Miller Buccaneers.
Very familiar name if you are Carroll Tigers diehard sports fans like we are.
You hear it going off throughout the football season. Do you know where you committed to play football at?
Where?
I don't remember. That's what I was asking you. We'll figure that out
We'll
later.
figure
We'll come back with that information for you. It was a genuine question. I wish I would have known.
I thought you were setting up a pun.
No, I did not. Not that smart. See what goes on here. Trey Torres, 1-1 count. Miller Buccaneers.
Big
Dug
hack
out.
from
Very
Trevor.
active tonight. We've heard LeBron, we've heard Bubba Boom, and we've heard just screaming. But it's all fun in the game. When I'm on that dugout, I have fun. All part of it. High school sports at the end of the day. Pitch is delivered. Fouled off.
Barely got the tip of that bat onto
Barely
the
got the
ball.
bottom of the barrel. 21 up next, following Trevor Long. 21 we do not have on our roster, unfortunately, here today.
He said, Ben, we'll get better at this as the season goes along.
First game, you know, things are we're gonna have to work out kinks. You know, basketball, we did one game of it. Baseball, we have not been able to do yet. LeBron James screamed again, but we'll figure it out as we go. We'll be in the press box. Things will work a little bit better. We're working it as we go. Strike out there for Trevor Long. This is entirely student-led whenever we do this. There's no teachers, you know, assisting us or any other staff members when we hear.
With 1 out, nobody on. Back to the top of the order. The catcher number 21, Romeo Castillo.
Between just a few of us, all the equipment was carried here today in the backseat of my 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee. And just trying to figure everything out as we go on. You know, me, Joaquin, our student commentators. Hopefully we'll have some more commentators working on us for the future. Nate on camera, the camera you're currently seeing right now. We're having a little bit of trouble. However, we do have another student, sophomore Noah, that would be working camera too. And Joe Trejo, freshman, Noah, my apologies there. And Joe Trejo, senior technical director. Always a big help. First pitch delivered, hits the outside of the box, going before strike.
Dotted up that pitch right there.
Fastball there. Pretty fast arm you got on this kid. Freshman again. Imagine what he could be throwing in 3 years from now. Pitch delivered. Ground ball to left. Aiden Signs over to PD. Gonna get the out there. 2 outs. One more remaining in this inning.
Smooth operation there for the Tigers. Just how you draw it up in practice.
Just the ground ball. Like I said, when you were talking about the pitcher for Miller, it's exactly kind of the plays he wants to see. Somebody that just gets rolled out over to third, moves over to Aiden, maybe moves over to Nico, and just throwing straight over to first base. Get yourself the out. Get yourself in a double play situation here. Anything that goes on. See if the Tigers can quickly make quick action of these Buccaneers. Go 3 out, 3 down to end the inning.
Here comes the pitch. 0-0 count. First one's going to be popped in the infield. First baseman Dax Rodriguez will catch it. Now we 3 up, 3 down quickly for the Carroll Tigers as we shift down to the bottom half of the 3rd inning.
Quick action to score that last inning and quick action to get them down. Let's see them. Your Tigers are going to be up to bat when we come back. we are back. Aiden Ibarra
Now batting, catcher number 9, Aiden Ibarra.
at the plate. First pitch taken as a ball. Playing catcher tonight, you know, Seth Martinez has been getting a lot of action, but they've been flipping between the two. Almost reminds me of what happened with Day last year. Ground ball over to third base. However, it's going to be an error there. If he doesn't pick it up, doesn't retrieve that ground ball, he's going to reach the first.
That's what happens when you put the ball in play. Good things can happen.
Put a little spin on it. It's a hard ground ball there to field, and he's going to make it to first. Courtesy runner coming in. I believe that's going to be Ian Solano again for the second time this game. Ian was the first run to score for your Carroll Tigers. Young kid, Ian's been holding it down in outfield, having a little bit of struggle at the plate, but you've been seeing him right around the plates, running around, especially in playing defense out there in right field. He's been a great kid, junior.
Now batting, right fielder number 11, Christian Hernandez. Runner on first, no outs.
Hernandez back up the plate.
Still some action in the Miller bullpen. Also, we have the Alice Coyotes here to watch the game, as I assume they play here next at Cabinets.
I believe so. I wouldn't know what the other team is yet because they have not showed up yet.
Probably one of the local teams. I'm gonna take a guess and say that it is the King Mustangs. That's my lucky guess.
I'm gonna say Moody. I hear a bus. Maybe we'll find out very soon.
I think this is the bus that dropped off Alice. But here's the pitch. And it's popped up into the infield.
Going to second.
Sun in his eyes when they make the grab. He will not make the grab! But he's going to get the runner at second, as Ian Solano did not think he was going to drop the ball.
Solano returned back to first base, expecting him to pick that one up. He does not.
Yeah.
That is makes it the first, though, 1 out.
The sun is definitely in the corner of the second baseman's eyes. And from what I could see here, I do not have great vision, but I cannot see any glasses on him, as infielders don't usually wear glasses.
Hernandez on with fielder's choice.
So
Runner on first.
any infield pop-up, you have to
1
be
out,
very
the next
careful.
batter. Second baseman number 26, Prince Rowland.
Usually not used to popping up in the field, you know, looking for ground balls. You know, you usually see outfielders out there with sunglasses on. Pitch is delivered. Prince Rowland fouls that one off. Back to the bottom of the lineup in our 9-hole. Again, like I talked about earlier, Prince is a great kid, freshman. Plays second base, can also play shortstop, just like his other freshman teammate that's in the infield, Nico Caballero. Batting .310 on the season, 42 plate appearances. This is his 44th.
Prince has a run scored on the day already. Looking to add on, do some more damage. Second pitch here.
Taking down strike.
Strike 0-2 count here for Prince. Has to start protecting the plate.
See what he can dial up right here. Marcelo yelling someone over there from the third baseline. Going over the coaches here tonight, I believe that is first base coach David Galan. If not, that should be coach.
Christian's gonna steal the bag and he's gonna get it.
He will. Quick feet there on Christian Hernandez.
An easy steal, making it look easy. Man in scoring position now for Prince Rowland.
Stolen base for Hernandez.
He tells me he runs a 4.340, Joaquin.
Better get him in the NFL.
It's Travis Hunter speed right there. Him and Daniel Flores have some serious speed when it comes to stealing bases. I believe they're the 2 stealing base leaders on the team. Yep, they both have 3 on the
and
team so far.
And we're gonna see Christian's speed again as he easily gets to third after a pitch behind Prince Rowland.
Bad situation here for your Miller Buccaneers. Prince Rowland batting .310, already made it on base once. Christian Hernandez, third runner in scoring position. He only got 1 out. What can they do here? Can they prevent the run from scoring? Can they leave them stranded out there? Let's see.
All Prince has to do is put the ball in play and we'll score a run here. And he'll do exactly that, but he'll get a base hit off of it.
Finds the gap perfectly. Hernandez is going to jog.
RBI single for Rowland.
And when you watch Prince Rowland play, you don't think he is only a freshman.
Yeah, you don't see it. I mean, maybe in the size, maybe, but the way how he is at the plate, the way how he is his defense, it's not a freshman there. Not a freshman mentally or anything like that. It's a good kid. He's something amazing here for Carroll Tigers for the next 3 years to watch. Attempted pickoff there from Samuel Morales in the mound. Back to the top of the lineup, Daniel Flores, D-Flow here. Used to play track last season, actually quit it. He's been able to focus more in on baseball. He talks about how Marcelo always talks about buying into the program. You know, how committed are you to the program? That's something he's talked about doing this year, is buying into it a lot. And that's really improved his game. Ball low there.
And
by the catcher.
I really think that's how you build a great culture for your teams. You know, it's all about putting in work and effort. And I believe that's like the building block to have a great team. No matter who's on the roster, as long as everyone can buy in, y'all will always be a competitive team that can beat anyone.
It's effort. Runner going. Prince Rowland goes for it. Wild pitch.
Prince
advance to second, going for third.
Ooh, he
thought better of it.
Thought about it.
Almost went for it, decided against it.
Sandy Morales with another pitch behind a Carroll Tiger.
Defo has just been an amazing improvement this year. It's leadoff batter. Great to see from this young kid. Committed to staying here at Carroll for the next 2 years following the season. Hits that one going to left field. It's going to drop. Go for a single.
Prince William will be
Does not go for the
held up at third by Marcelo. Runners on the corners again here for the Tigers.
Ball still in play here, rolling.
And
we're going to run to second. And he's going to get there.
He's going to get there. Heads up play by the Tigers, and you heard some of the fans kind of helped.
Tell him go.
They told him. That's a great play by the audience.
Great job by our first base coach being on top of that too, hearing that, seeing it. Moving on to it. Up at bat now, Nico Caballero.
Second, third, one, the next batter, shortstop number 1, Nico Caballero.
His 49th plate at bat this season.
A lot of damage being done here by young pitchers, and
he's hit again.
They're gonna call they called a balk, I believe.
Yeah, they did.
As Prince William will be able to advance to home.
There we go, 5-1 ball game here.
5-1 ball game here, as Ben just stated.
A lot of mistakes coming out of your Miller Buccaneers pitchers tonight. I believe they've hit.
You hear chants of Nico from the Carroll dugout as they're showing love for their freshman. Pops it up.
The foul going third.
Catcher's going to go for it, and he does not get it. As I stated before, a lot of damage being done here by underclassmen, which is a great sign
for the future of this team.
Future of this team, yeah.
And this is a really young team in general. We look down the roster. We have, I believe, just 3 seniors on our team. A lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores, a lot of freshmen. Saw a lot of freshmen play throughout the tournament. Jordan Rodriguez not playing here tonight. He is a young pitcher. He can also play third base if I am correct. That's a great kid. Trey Torres on the mound doing wonderful. Nico Prince over there at second. A lot of talent young here. So we're going to miss there from Nico Caballero. It's a young team, a lot of sophomores. Daniel Flores is a sophomore. Aloy's second in batting average, and he's just a junior. It's a young team. Expand a lot.
Pitch outside. He's going to reach for it. It's going to be a foul ball for a souvenir.
Logan Looper is going to get that.
Oh,
he lets it roll.
We almost saw JV catcher for JV Columbia, or Navy, I believe. Logan Looper catch that one.
Shout out Bill Strong Construction for the game balls here tonight. Proud sponsor of the Carroll Tigers.
Terrific group guys over there. Pitch delivered. Ground ball over to first. Error though.
Error. Will he beat him out? He's not going to beat him out. Nico. This is what happens when you put a ball in play, scored a run, and got to be safe at first with an error from the Miller first baseman.
Like I said, just mistakes are killing this Buccaneer team. You play a clean game, you can stay in it, but right now when you look back at the mistakes, letting bases get loaded by hit by pitches, errors there, letting in runs, just rough game. Daniel Flores comes around for that run though. 6-1.
4 errors here for the Miller Buccaneers. Another foul ball.
It's easier just not worry about it because look, you can look on that. It's easier just you have it on here so we don't have to worry about it. We get to keep holding our papers now.
Got Aiden up to bat here, playing third baseman here tonight. 0-1 count here. Pitch off for Sandy Morales.
Attempt to pick off, did not get him.
Not anywhere close.
Yeah, that's what I said. Trying a little audio difference here. At the plate, let's see what it is. Interesting stance right there.
A little bit of a Walmart Craig Kimball.
It's a great analysis there.
We'll be running.
Nico advances to second off that.
It looks like the catcher's not even trying to pick off our Carroll Tigers. As Nico is he could have walked to second base there. I could have made the second base, and I am no runner.
Nicknamed Valley Boy by his teammates Aiden Signs here. See what he can do.
And he's going to go around the world here.
Ooh.
He's going to go. Oh, and he slips off the bag.
It was safe originally. Slips off. Diggs can get out there. 2 outs now.
Sometimes being a little too speedy will kill you out there.
It will. Old turf, they talk about it. His turf is slippery. When you go for a slide, it slides for a real long time. You saw it in action right there. He kept on sliding, just couldn't stop. Loses the opportunity to get that extra base. Try to get something scored in here. No batters on the plates. Inning signs up here. Pitch is delivered. Here it comes.
Up high. The backdrop's really nice, Ben, here at Cab.
It is a beautiful field, Joaquin. Great field. State champions have played here for years and years. Eddie Signs is going to take the walk there. So it was a full count. But beautiful field, proud sponsors up there, BSN, all our other broadcasting people for CCISD. MIC Sports Network is here tonight as well. Banners for state champions. I believe they've removed a few, though, because I don't see the 2014, I believe, Carroll Tigers up anymore.
Signs on the wall.
But, great park between here and Waterburger Field. It's always special to play at Cabinets. You got to earn it to play it. Pitch mound visit. We'll be right back. Dex Rodriguez up to bat. Joaquin, you were talking about this during break. Number 6. Give us some family history here.
Number 6, like I said, my dad wore number 6 also as he was growing up here. And he also played for this Carroll Tiger baseball team. So a lot of connection here for me watching the Carroll Tiger baseball team.
I wish I could say the same thing, but for my family, it's the Moody Trojans. Going through my mom's side, my grandpa, uncle, both uncles actually, I believe, had been playing for this team. Going through the years, last family member to play, Tres Luna, was on the 2014 Moody Trojans when they went to state, I believe so. They went to state. He later signed on to go play at the University of Arkansas.
It's always
bounced around there, and Tem Ayu had a fun career.
Always interesting to see, to hear my dad's story about his years on the baseball team, and he'd always hype up him and his guys and how fun and good they were back in the day.
And something you see as a student manager is just there's such a bond between this team. I understand that we're having a little bit more of a struggle of a season, but there's still such friendship and family between these guys. These are guys you might know for the rest of your life if you're one of these players. Attempted pickoff going over there. Does not get him. A little too slow. Carroll dugout telling him that he was not even close.
Not much of a
and
pitch.
Somebody running over there to the bullpen. I cannot make out who that is, but we have a catcher and a pitcher out there. I want to say that was number 29, Cornel Cabrera, I just saw. Don't quote me on that. We might see somebody completely else in the game if Trey were to be pulled at any point. Runner coming. Eddie Signs goes for it.
Dax is going to put one in play. It's going to go through the shortstop.
Dax is going to get that single, and Aiden's going to advance all the way over to third.
You can hear the groans from the Miller Bucks fans that some lady said, "Come on." 5 errors here for the Buccaneers.
Rough game, like I'm telling you, just mistake after mistake after mistake. Going to keep letting the scoring going on. See if they can wind it down here, slow down the game for them a little bit. Baseball is a game that goes by so fast that when you're a pitcher or something going on, coaches always remind you, slow it down.
And 2 outs. The next batter is the designated number 10, Seth Martinez.
Seth Martinez up to bat. Runners in the corners here. Aiden Signs, Pastor Dax, both of them on the corners here. Pitch delivered. Be outside, going for a ball. Seth's a good kid. Fun fact, many people might not know, if you don't watch Carroll baseball often, he's actually the son of Coach Justin Martinez. Coach Martinez here. Great help to him. Always, working with him. Something bad goes on for Seth, he'll tell him the dugout. Popped up. That's going to drop. He's going to go for a single there.
Oh, and cannot be fielded by the center fielder.
Aiden's going to come across back. It's a 7-1 ball game. Still runner in scoring position as Dax advances all the way to third on that one from first to third.
Tigers have 7 runs off of 4 hits, 4 to 5 hits.
And this is
Varsity with an RBI single.
something you love to see
Runs
from
on the
Marcelo.
corners. 2 outs, and his batter left fielder number 15, Eloy Rodriguez.
You know, coming off of 2 run rule losses, it's great to see them kind of recover, having a good game here tonight. Wild pitch. Dax is going to go for it. He's going to make it safe. Another run scores. It's 8-1 here at Cabinets Field. Seth Martinez is going to advance over to second base. Eloy Rodriguez is still at bat. Wow. You just talked about it. Mistakes kill them. What happens next?
Another mistake.
It's rough out here for these Buccaneers.
But as Tigers fans, we love to see this score, 8-1.
Yeah, we'll say that Miller needs to fix the issues, but in our mind, we hope Miller doesn't fix the issues. Try not to be unbiased, but at the end of the day, we are the Carroll Sports Network. Wild pitch there, goes for a ball again. 2-0 count. We'll love it. We'll take the mistakes any day of the week, you know. 8-1 count, third inning of the game.
And
Better to see.
the 4 hits are just a accumulation of clutch hitting and being able to take advantage of mistakes, which is one of the most important things to do in sports.
Take advantage of mistakes. If you get something given to you, take it. Interesting pitches here coming from here. I like it though. He's got like a big old work on it.
Yeah, it's more of a lob pitch.
It's definitely something that Eloy wants to take a gander at, but he's not hitting it. As you talked about earlier, just you can't pop them out as far as you can. Something
3-0.
faster.
4-pitch walk here for Eloy. I don't think he took the bat off his shoulders.
Don't think so. He's going to run down over there. It's free for the Carroll Tigers. Up to bat now following Eloy Rodriguez is going to be Eddie Nabata. Lineup shuffled through a few times. I believe this is his third or fourth at bat early in the game. Looks like we're having a mound visit
Another mound visit.
for your
And
Buccaneers.
bullpen is finally starting to move for the Buccaneers, but I don't see anyone.
Nobody coming out just yet.
Pitching change for the Buccaneers. Now coming in to pitch, number 22, Trevor Long.
We stand corrected. Quarterback for the football team and pitcher here for the Miller Buccaneers. Trevor Long is going to be entering the game. Music playing, so we'll be right back. And we're back. Trevor Long. We were talking about it earlier.
Second and 2 outs, and he's ready to catch number 9, David Ibarra.
And I have not seen Trevor Long pitch yet, but I assume he'll be throwing a little bit faster than the last two guys.
Mm-hmm. We saw him all year long in the football season as they had a great season. Ooh, swinging a miss there by Dana Ibarra. He does have a little bit of heat on him. Signed to go play football at Blinn College, satellite school of the Texas A&M Aggies.
And
Not sure what division they are. I would tell you guys, but I don't want to make a fool of myself here tonight. Pitch is coming.
Blinn is also the Buccaneers, so he will remain a Buccaneer for the foreseeable future.
For 8 years of his life, he would be called a Buccaneer. Unless, transfer out, goes something like that. Plenty of money going around in college, and we have lost a roster.
Paper. Shout out to Joe for going to get that paper.
Our great technical director helping us out here. Felled off there by Aiden Abada.
Thank you.
We do not have enough phones. I wish we could show you guys, but we have a tablet, a phone, a wireless HDMI, another phone, and another phone, all holding down a total of 5 papers on our desk. Wind's taking us out here in the elements.
0-2 count.
We live and we learn.
Trevor Long got a little too antsy there.
He is throwing some heat, though. He definitely has been a step up in these last 2 pitchers. They had a lot more technique on them, more arc to it, getting you by that surprise, but obviously here, he's going to kill you with the speed.
Just something the Tigers need to adjust to a little bit after such slowness from the last 2 pitchers, which is not a bad thing.
2-2 count here. Sella getting them fired up over there in the dugout. Long on that bar, it's going to be Christian Hernandez back up to the plate. Unless the inning ends here. Ball up top.
Full count here.
See what he can do. What can Trevor Long dial up? We saw him. He was great in football. Miller was actually really entertaining to watch. They played DeSoto, defending, I believe, 5A or 6A state champions for Texas high school football. It was a great game to watch him play. Pitch is delivered. Just outside, he's going to take the walk. Bases are loaded.
There's actually a pretty viral photo of when Miller played DeSoto. DeSoto's one of their, I think, like 6'5" offensive linemen.
Oh, Byron Washington.
Byron Washington had a picture of him against one of the Miller D linemen. It was a very viral photo just to show the levels of a 6A school like DeSoto.
And Big Byron Washington as his nickname.
6'7", bases loaded.
6'7", 6'8" guy. Committed to go play D1 football at the University of Syracuse up there in New York. Had offers from Texas, different places like that. First pitch is going to be delivered as a ball. Bases are loaded for Christian Hernandez. But DeSoto is a powerhouse of a school. We've seen great players come through there. Most recently that I can think of to the top of my mind was Jonte Cook. Couldn't make it out in college football so far, but you never know.
Very off topic here, but I do like what Syracuse is building in college football. I do like their head coach a lot.
And watching Colin McCord there last year, it was pretty entertaining. I'm not going to lie. It's a great team. Syracuse, used to be real great back there in the 90s, early 2000s. You'd like to see them come back now. Just a few years ago, Sean Tucker, I believe he is a Buccaneers running back now. I had him in fantasy football this year. Strike there from Trevor Long. Was a great guy. Always rushing really well for Syracuse. They're building. You'll see what they can keep on doing over there in the Kibbe Dome.
Their last win actually took Cam Ward and the Miami Hurricanes out of the playoffs.
It did. Ground ball to first.
Swung on and go to the first baseman and an easy out.
That's going to end the inning.
Trevor Long comes in and does his job, clears up without letting any more runs here. And a third time, the Carroll Tigers have bases loaded with no runs.
End of 3 innings there. Carroll Tiger lead.
For the Tigers, bottom half of 30.
We're back. Miller Buccaneers up to bat. Uriah Howard, number 0, up to bat. See what we can do here. Talking about some baseball news, Cam Smith has made the Astros opening day roster. Well, Joaquin, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, he's been very, very dominant in spring training, and I think it's great. Since we traded him for Kyle Tucker, and we have a lot more years left of Cam Smith, and I really like to see him develop. I really hope he has that Jimmy Pena-esque rookie year.
Sure, Pena was deeming a rookie year. Isaac Broderick is filling over there in third base for the gone Alex Bregman. Just like to see how he does this season.
Yeah, Isaac Broderick is only 26 years old.
And if I believe, blanking on the name, I know he played catcher last season, but I know he's moved over to second base to fill over Jose Altuve's spots as he plays in outfield now. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name.
Me too.
Strike there. We're both thinking of the same guy. We just cannot remember it right now.
I remember it.
Sorry, Astros faithful. We promise we're not bandwagons. We've been watching for a while.
Yep.
Pitch is delivered. Ground ball. Moved over. Aiden Stein's going to go for that. Throws it over. Beats him there. Actually gets a hold of it.
Some very smooth routine play. And
Nice play by third baseman Aiden Signs for out number 1.
Sound off that bat was very interesting. I haven't heard one like that. Sounded almost Wood-esque.
Yeah, it was a clank. Our apologies. Whenever we have the speakers here, like I said, nothing we can do about it. We're outside. I know the audio might be coming in through a little mixed. We'll try to navigate around that the best we can. And Trey Torres delivers the pitch. Outside, still goes for it. Swing and a miss there. Ducks his head down, pretty upset. That's number 3, Ethan Vela. Vela. You might have to pronounce that last name for me, Joaquin.
Ethan Vela.
There you go, Vela. Something you like to see in the stands here is that pitch is fouled off there. Is a lot of these young Carroll High School players, JV players out here. Just from the corner of my eyes, I see Bradley, I see Drake Tim, I see Logan Looper, I see Hunter Porter. I see a lot of young guys watching here. Lucio, all these guys trying to learn what they can from this varsity team. Practice ended earlier, came straight over here to watch these guys play. Learn what you can, learn from the big dogs. See what you can do on next year. Trey's going to hit number 3 there, Ethan Vela, and he's going to have a free base there.
Trey's only throwing about 50 pitches here, and that was his only one.
The next batter is first baseman number 27, D'Eric Otero.
Excuse me. That was Trey's only really off pitch tonight, and he's thrown about 50 of them so far, which is great for 3 innings.
Again,
4 innings.
Amazing. This is a bounce back start from him. In his last game, I believe he let up a grand slam and a 3-run home run. Do correct me if I am wrong. But love to see the bounce back game from him. Been really well so far. One run allowed up so far, and only 3 hits. Attempt to pick off there does not get Ethan Vela. 27. I do not have his name down on the roster, but up to bat right now.
I believe his name is D'Eric.
D'Eric,
if I remember correctly. And the Miller dugout has been a little bit more quiet since the 3rd inning. No more booms.
Yeah, we
have not heard that from the dugout.
We have not heard LeBron in a while. Ron bounce back. He's coming back tonight, Joaquin? Well, LeBron's coming back?
I do believe LeBron is back from injury. I don't know if he's coming back tonight, but I believe he's not considered day-to-day or healthy. Trey
Runner coming.
Comes off from that pitch.
He's going to beat him there. He's out.
Beautiful throw from Aiden. One hopper.
Gets to him in time.
And
Ethan Vela out.
That's what you love to see from a young catcher.
Good play right there. Freshman. Quick pop time on that one.
And was able to...
Reminds me of Dave Paloma when he was here.
It does. It helps to get a clear straight mind of a runner on first, and it got rid of his hit by pitch mistake. And I do see a bus pulling up. Hopefully we will figure out soon who is going to be playing Alice here.
We'll find out. Fouled off.
Strong
hit there.
Reaction for some of the JV baseball players. They thought that was
somebody has stood completely up, said, "Oh my God," thinking that the thing was gone. Instead, it's a souvenir. Oh, never mind. I apologize. It actually stayed in the park. Bounced off the fence.
You said, what team did you say?
I believe it's going to be the... No, Moody played last night, I believe.
I said King.
King. So. I could see it being King. Give me... Yeah, I guess it'd be King. pop up right there. Goes over to first base. He's going to be out. That's going to end the inning for your Carroll Tigers. Move down to the bottom.
Bottom of the 4th inning coming up.
And Tigers be back up to bat. Seth Martinez over here giving best fist bumps over. Far out there.
Buccaneers in the top half of the 14th. There's no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base.
And we'll be right back.
3.5.
All right, so let's get to 11 here, folks. We're trying to eat some ribs.
And we're
Down for the Tigers. Second base number 26. Prince Warren.
That was live. Joaquin has informed me that after this game he's going to be eating ribs.
I did not know we were unmuted, folks.
I hope I get a plate.
We'll see.
Let Pops know I'll be over there. Prince rolling up to bat. Back to the 9 hole.
Yeah, that's what I like more about baseball. You know, me and you are able to have more relaxed
Casual
conversations. Yep.
Relaxing game here at the ballpark. You know, we're watching 8-1 game right now.
No,
Hopefully it turns out to be a Carroll victory. Nothing crazy happens here. Knock on wood. This is actually plastic table.
Yeah, so we may have made it worse.
We may have lost the game for the Tigers, but hopefully not. Prince rolling back up to bat, like I said. I believe he's been up to made it to base twice today. Unless I'm wrong. We don't have these live stats. Game changer is not working today. Takes a ball there. High and outside.
I was really thinking about this on the way over. Like, it was really, like, I never believed the Groundhog Day, like, kind of, like, superstition, but ball pops up in the infield.
Shortstop
easily
gets it.
caught by the shortstop. But it did not show his head. It was actually really cold.
It stayed cold, yeah.
It stayed cold.
And spring just started, I believe, last Thursday now. And since then, I mean,
It was cold during most of spring break, which is not something you see here in Corpus Christi.
No, never.
Shortstop for out number 1.
But now we're at a cool
Now back to the top of the order. Center field number 14. Daniel Flores.
74 degrees here. Back to the top of the lineup, as you guys just heard. Maybe you didn't. Speakers are a little hard to hear. Far outside there, Daniel Flores takes that one for a ball. I believe this is our 4th time seeing Daniel. 4 times through the lineup so far. Obviously, you know, seeing them at bat this many times early in the game shows that the Tigers are doing something right.
Yep. Daniel D-Flow versus Trevor Long. Senior
T-Long, D-Flow. We got to figure out nicknames for all these Miller guys too.
T-Long. That's Trevor. Never mind. I was thinking of T-Law.
Oh, T-Law. Yeah.
He's knockoff Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, T-Long. We'll be T-Long for now. 3-0 count here. Daniel's going to take time there. Somebody's honking as they drive down the street. Wonder if that scared him a little bit. Probably didn't even hear it, if I'm being honest.
And we do see some more action. 2 pitchers seem to be warming up for the Carroll Tigers.
Can't make out a number just from here. We're far away. We're back here behind the home plate. Pitch is delivered down the middle. That's going to be a strike to bring us to 3-1. Can't make it out from where we're at, but can definitely see some action over there. You might be seeing somebody else popping in this game pretty soon here.
My personal pick, I hope it's J.I.
It'd be great to see J.I.
I see some J.I. action.
And D-Flow is going to advance to first there. Yeah, J.I. would be great to see. He has just 2 appearances this season so far. His last game coming March 8th in Austin. That was during the Leander tournament. We went through a lot of pitchers that game. It was our final game of the weekend. We saw him come in that game. We saw Dax Rodriguez come in that game for his one and only appearance. And we also saw Luis Rodriguez come in that game.
Now batting shortstop number 1, Nico Caballero. Run on first, 1 out.
See if we see some action coming on here. Takes the ball there for the first pitch. J.I. would be great to see. Believe he might be warming up back there. We might see Cornell come to the game. Cornell's been a great closer for us this season, actually. He has a 3.44 ERA, which is actually the lowest on the team. He started, I believe, just 2 games now. Runner going. Daniel Flores is going to get there, showing off that speed.
He almost slips off the bag, like we talked about with the turf. But
it's a joke in the dugout that he runs a 4.40, and he might have showed an off right there. I guarantee he could probably do it. Quick guy.
Speaking back on Cornell, he was one of the guys I watched when I was the manager for JV, and he's always been he's always been like a kind of a dog. He's always been ready to pitch no matter what, and he's always willing to work. And I'm glad that his efforts are being shown in his success here in his senior year.
100%. It's good to see him. You're seeing number 2. What up? 2 and 1. I'm pretty sure we are going to see Cornell Cabrera or J.I. come in this game, as our assistant here, Nate, is telling us that he sees it too. Can't make out the number yet.
I mean, I can't see the pitcher's head, and it does look a bit taller. And J.I. is a tall guy. As the ball's going to get to the first baseman, he has
dumped. His choice doesn't go for anything.
No. Where to make the play at.
Decides to hold on to that one there. Had the opportunity to go for it.
Infield single for Caballero.
Time called. Runners in the corner.
Runners in the corner.
My apologies there. Joaquin got it. And the announcer said it all at the same time. We're all synced in. This means we're going to have a professional career, Joaquin.
Yes, it does.
Fun fact about me and Joaquin here. Both going to the University of Texas at Austin. Joaquin's brother, I believe, just graduated from there this last year.
Yep.
Yes, just did. We're going to the Moody College Communication, both majoring in journalism. So maybe you'll see me and Joaquin call something someday.
Saw something off of the UT. I'll be good to call anything on that UT.
Anything UT sports going on. Moody College Communications actually just got re-ranked as the #1 public university in the United States for its media and communications and fields of study fields. They were just ranked. Nico takes off. You can get to second base easily there.
Honk there from the bus.
Okay. Getting reports that we're seeing number 29, Cornell Cabrera, warming up in the dugout. We have some more confirmation there. So we could see him come to the game. Strike there taken. Very excited. University of Texas is a great school. Excited to see what goes on there for me and you for the next 4 years.
I'm looking very much forward to it.
Dorm mates.
Yes, sir, skis.
Swinging a miss there by Aiden Sines. He's going to take off.
Play made
will
by
not
the
advance.
catcher and the first baseman. Trevor Long has been
dialing it up right now.
dialing up.
2 innings scoreless so far. 2 outs. However, there is a runner in scoring position over there on third base.
And
Let's see if he can do anything with it. We almost lost the paper. Let's put that guy on top there.
I will say a great catch by me, though.
Yeah, that was good hands, Joaquin. I'm telling you, you need to get back in the baseball court, Diamond.
Runners on second and third. 2 outs. The next batter is first base number 6, Dax Rodriguez.
Seen some Carroll varsity football players here. It's Diego and Jacob Martinez here. Dugout getting behind him, behind PD, as there's chanting, stands for Pastured X. So he takes a strike down the middle.
Dax looking to do some big damage here. Extend the lead to make it 10-1 ball game here with any contact of the bat.
Popped up. That's going to be foul. And a souvenir.
Just a reminder, tonight's game balls are proudly sponsored by Build Strong Construction, LLC. Proud sponsor of the Carroll Tigers.
Great sponsor. Hope that didn't hit anybody's car. Glad that I moved my car before the game. That could have hit mine.
0-2 count here. Runners will be blitzing on contact. And that's exactly what they're going to do.
Right through the gap.
Right through the gap. Just as I called it.
2 runs go through. 2 RBI single there for Dax Rodriguez.
And we have a 10-1 ball game.
D-Flow
Beautiful.
and Nico come through.
Beautiful piece of hitting there by Dax Rodriguez.
It's a 10-1 game.
PD.
PD.
RBI single for Dax Rodriguez.
Here comes Seth Martinez, also referred to as BDS. See what he has going on here. Young sophomore, great player.
Alrighty, designated number 10, Seth Martinez, runner on first, 2 outs.
Takes a little squat. I like his warm-up routine he has every game. It's always interesting to see what catchers do pregame. It's like pitchers, far outside. High school baseball players are interesting. It reminds me of, who was that Astros pitcher a few years ago? Zach Greinke, or Greinke, however you say his last name. Always has weird, warm-ups and all that stuff. When you see high school players, they're always trying something different. It's kind of funny to see like that. It's like a bunch of little Greinke's on the field. He's going to pop that one up high in the left. Tracking that one back. It will be caught. And that is going to end the inning with 2 runs scored for the Carroll Tigers. Howard strands 1 on second base. We'll be right back to continue into the 5th inning. And we are back to start the 5th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Carroll Tigers, Cornel Cabrera, and just his 7th appearance. Last game, we were talking about this earlier. Played against Robstown, 3.44 ERA. Really great closer for these Tigers. Comes in games late, plays well. Over spring break, we played.
Pitcher for the Tigers, number 29, Cornel Cabrera.
We played the King Mustangs over break, and actually went 13 innings with them. Starting in overtime, Cornell winning the game, only let up 1 run, but then went 7 more straight with scoreless innings going on there for him. So great young guy. Well, I say young, but he's a senior. He's young to me because I'm older than him still. But great guy. Love to see him go through the ranks, and he's had a wonderful senior season.
Yeah, Cornell actually has the most appearances so far. This will be his 7th appearance.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. He will have the most appearances.
Like I said, workhorse. On the JV level, he was a workhorse pitcher. So we'd love to see him and his efforts be successful here on the varsity level.
Yep, translate to success. Been a good year for him. Davian Jaquez up to the bat. Swings and misses on the first pitch, delivered by Cornell. Nasty there. That's what he likes to say. Cornell actually saw some action in the Leander tournament at second base, too, interesting enough. As our official roster here has him scored down as a third baseman if he's not playing over there at pitching. But he actually has some action at second base, replacing Prince Roland after he was injured for a game, if I stand corrected.
That's what's so fun about tournaments. You get to try out new things.
He's going to strike him out there. 3 straight right there, by the way.
Quick work by Cornell.
51 not happy.
51,
Cornell just slicing him up and dicing him up quickly here.
51 doing a sad, bad drag.
Walk of shame. Poor guy. 13 up to bat. This is going to be David Vetta. See what they have going on here. Yeah, like you said, tournaments are great fun. We saw Dax Rodriguez pitch. We saw Louis Rodriguez pitch. We almost saw Tress come in and pitch. That would have been pretty fun to see. First pitch was a strike there. Dialing him up here. There you go. 5 straight strikes for him. He's dicing him up right now. See how fastly they can get out of the inning. Knock on wood. Knock on plastic. Oh, yeah.
Clean little dap up.
Clean. Might even been heard on the microphone.
Batter steps out the box.
Mm-hmm. Strikeout. 6 straight there for Cornel Cabrera. Fast action.
Six straight strikeouts here.
6 Ks.
For Cornell.
Not 6 Ks, my apology. I don't know why I said 6 Ks. 2 Ks, but 6 straight strikeouts. Strikes. Let's see how you can do here. Just dicing them up real fast, making quick work of these Buccaneers. From the top of the 5th inning, run rules apply. I believe after this, if Tigers were to score another one, that one's fouled off.
Foul into the bullpen. Another bullpen ball they can use to warm up.
100%. Keep that over there for them. 99 up to bat. I believe that is Ben Cantu. Trevor Long up next, currently pitching for the Buccaneers. Still in the game.
0-1 count here.
Delivered. That's his first ball. 7 straight strikes.
2 more.
He was close. Could have had 9 straight.
2 more strikes for an immaculate inning. So close.
We almost saw it happen.
1-1
TSPMO.
count.
And there's 2 balls right there. 2-1 count. Dugout trying to keep him in the game. Tell him to keep his head down.
That would have been a crazy thing.
It's been great to see for our first game to commentate and see the immaculate inning. This actually almost happened earlier in the season too. We played GP, 2 straight ground balls that almost got us into immaculate inning. After the 3rd one, took a strike and then took a ground ball. So 4-pitch inning now. I believe that was Noel Pais that had that inning, if I'm correct. Pais, a great young guy as well. Swing and a miss.
Cornell's looking sharp, just as advertised.
2-9's got it. ERA leader of the team, definitely showing his worth right now. Cornel Cabrera. However you say his last name, I'm not sure. Takes the ball there. Full count.
See if you can strike out the side here.
Keep Ben Cantu from advancing to base.
Keep Trevor Long off the mound.
Keep him sitting on deck. He will take the walk. Trevor
Just
Long walks up.
missed. Good discipline. That's a good pitch there. Good play discipline by number 99.
Buccaneers showing some fight there at the plate. Staying alive.
Now batting, pitcher number 22, Trevor Long.
So I have to ask now, since we talked about it earlier,
2 outs.
about the LeBron news. Are you more of a Lakers fan than you are a Mavs fan now?
You know, Luka did get traded. I am a very big Luka Doncic fan, and I'm starting to become more of a Mavs fan because I've been watching the team for so long. But now I consider myself following the Lakers a little bit more. But I wouldn't say I'm a Lakers fan right now. I think I'm just
because of LeBron.
I think I'm just a basketball enjoyer right now.
That's understandable.
But I'll always root for the Lakers if LeBron. I'll root for any team that LeBron's on.
It's understandable. Some may call that glazing.
But it's not glazing because it's LeBron.
It is true.
0-2.
Fouled off there by Trevor Long.
0-2 count here. 2 football guys here.
Yeah, I'm looking to hopefully see my NBA team make some more success. The Spurs. Hopefully we get the number 1 pick. I would love to have Cooper Flag on my team. If not, we live and we learn.
Cooper Flag and Wembanyama would not be fair. But
It would not be fair.
Watch.
It would be awesome to watch. Spurs would be back. Hopefully Coach Popovich would come back for that. Fouled ball. It's going to go back to the concession stand.
Just a reminder, tonight's game balls are proudly sponsored by Build Strong Construction.
Built Strong Construction, LLC.
Proud sponsor, Carroll Tiger Baseball.
One team I do hope gets Cooper Flag is the Washington Wizards. I've always
Don't agree with this guy. He should go to the Spurs. And if the Spurs don't get the number 1 pick, he should play another year in college.
I saw a concept of some Wizards jerseys. That's going to be popped up into the infield.
Goes to P-roll.
By Prince Roland and Cots.
Ends the inning.
3 up, 3 down. 2 struck out by Cornell Caballera. Making quick work of the Miller Buccaneers in the top half of the field.
Right back. And here we are. We're back. Looks like Nico Caballero up to bat. Coach David Galan takes his spot over there by the first base marking. Coach David Marcello, 2 Davids on the team for coaches.
Ian Solano, pinching for the Leafs.
My apologies. I saw a slight number. This is Ian Solano.
First at bat here as the lead grows. Hopefully start seeing new people get some at bats here. Trying to get everyone some work in the game when you're up 10-1.
And if I see right now, that is Aiden Ibata following up after him still.
Yep.
Filling in for Eloy Rodriguez. Takes a strike there. So he's a great kid, Ian Solano. Had a little bit of struggle at the plate so far, so hopefully you see somebody turn around here, at least get on base, if not get a hit. He has 21 at-bats, but only has 1 hit on the season, batting a .048 average. Takes that 1 strike close to the inside. 0-2 count. Young guy, but good head on his shoulders. Been working wonders out in the outfield most games. Let me see what he can pull around right here.
0-2 count. Needs to work something that's a count to his favor. Put something in play that's going to go foul. But that's all you got to do when it's 0-2. You got to protect that play until you get something you like.
Take something. Whatever you can, take a hack at it. Marcelo keeping him in the game.
Very pretty night here.
Great sunset.
But I'm very glad that it does not get dark around 6 anymore.
Daylight saving times, might be a good thing. I'm not going to lie. It's great.
People
I hate it when it's dark out at 5:30. Ruins my whole night. How am I going to feel like watching or being outside anymore? It's currently 7:22. We still have sun up. Popped up. Is going to drop. Catch by Trevor Long.
Nonchalantly catches that ball as he walks back to the mound. But we will see Aiden Iberta.
Caught by Trevor Long. Something you would not hear if it was the fall.
Nope. Unless it was a running wildcat.
That's true.
With 1 out, nobody on. The next batter, the catcher number 9, Aiden Ibarra.
Ibarra back to bat. Good game from this kid so far. He's picked off that runner stealing from second earlier.
I think he's been on base every single time he's been at bat.
Looks like we have another DH or pinch hitter coming in next after this. Nathan Villegas sitting on deck, number 8. Villegas has got some action as a DH and also a courtesy runner this year. Villegas sitting on the season with 18 at-bats. Besides today, obviously we don't have stats integrated from today's game so far to up anything. Batting 167 on the year. Pitch delivered. Popped up. Going over to short. Gets caught by the third baseman. 2 up, 2 down right now for Buck. As Villegas takes his trot over there. Eloy Rodriguez on deck.
Umpire giving some talking to Nathan.
Wonder if they're family friends.
Maybe.
They
Two
should be.
outs, nobody on. Number 8, Nathan Villegas.
Hopefully we see some good calls here.
See what happens
Umpire
from
actually
Nate.
has been very good tonight, though.
Nicknamed Lemon Shark. He has a few brothers that have come through this team with shark nicknames, fish nicknames. If you remember Richie Roman, pitcher for the Carroll Tigers, now pitching at the University of Houston. That was Little Mako Shark Tech, as referred to by the team. He's doing great. I believe he's leading the nation in saves over there at U of H.
Yeah,
Great
he's
pitcher.
Been great over there in Houston.
But Lemon Shark at the plate. Takes first 2 pitches of the ball. Carroll dugout getting happy over that one, screaming, "Oh yeah!"
That's the fun of high school dugouts. You can say pretty much whatever you want.
Until the ump tells you to stop it.
Yep.
Takes a hack at that one, fouls it off.
Reached a little bit for that one, but it's a 2-1 to count.
Wanted to hit something there. Like I said, he hasn't had many plate appearances lately. Been sitting out of games or having somebody else DH for him. Actually, in this last game at Whataburger Field, I believe he was DHing for, or here at Vets, he DH'd for Ian Solano.
Nice
Ground
piece
ball,
of
hard ground
hitting.
ball. Gets over the third baseman, takes a hop. Vegas is going to take the single. And that's a hit on him.
Nice hot shot down the third base line. Nothing the third baseman can do about that. Unless you're
Unlucky hopped on turn.
Unless you're former Astro Alex Bregman.
I miss Bregman.
I miss Bregman too, but hopefully Isaiah Paredes can cover that
2
whole
outs,
thing for us.
first. Next batters. Second base number 26, Prince Roland.
They'll do phenomenal there. Back to the bottom of the lineup. Prince Roland, P-Roll, is called by the team. They'll say P-Roll, P-Roll. Takes a swing and a miss. For the 0-1 count. So, standby corrected. I believe if the Tigers were to score one more run here, it would ice the game if they took a 10-point lead. However, that fly ball over to left field is going to cancel out that opportunity for this inning to end like that. Tigers leave a runner stranded on base, and we'll be right back to start the 6th. And we're back. Cornel Cabrera still on the mound after, I believe that was, actually last count, probably somewhere around a 14-15 pitch inning from him.
16 pitches.
16 pitches. Forgot we have the scoreboard right next to us.
7 of those were straight strikes, so let's see if he can get back on pace.
What can he do against the pencil bat? Strike down. Stan's pretty happy about that one. We heard a loud boom coming from Jacob Martinez.
Supporting his friend Cornell.
Longtime friend. Cornell also plays on varsity football. He played this year. Pitch down the middle, another strike, another boom. I hope that was picked up by the microphones. We didn't mention it earlier, but it was true. The King Mustangs are here to play Alice Coyotes. That was popped up over. He's going to go over to P-roll, thrown over to first base.
Nice play.
The out is taken. And there was 5 big booms on that one.
Second for out number 1.
So we will see the Alice Coyotes play the King Mustangs.
1 out, nobody on. He's right the shortstop number 18, Isaac Salazar.
I think the
We won't be calling that game, but MIC Sports Network will have that game live on their website, micsportsnetwork.com.
I think the Miller Buccaneers need some Saratoga water and some ice to get their game day routine starting to go.
They might need to jump in the pool at 7:36 a.m.
And not land until 7:40.
This is very true. Another boom.
Another boom here by the Carroll Tigers crowd. Faithful.
See how many booms we can get this inning.
That's 2. That's 3 booms.
Well, we heard 2 more booms on the last one. So we're at 5. 5 big booms.
Big Justice will be proud.
Fouled off. No boom.
0-2 count.
Been an eventful game for the Carroll Tigers. A lot of runs coming through from a lot of mistakes from the Buccaneers. They've slowed it down. Haven't had an error since that last bad scoring inning coming in the bottom of the 3rd.
Foul ball.
Pops up into the stands.
On the first base side.
Nearly hit somebody's grandma mama.
You see the kids running for the ball. Let's see what one's going to get it. Oh, it's going to be an Alice.
Alice player, not the JV football player, is going to get it. JV baseball player, not football player. My apologies there. A lot of students here in the stands
Here's
tonight.
the pitch.
And the LeBron chance back.
Fishing for nothing there.
Out
Caught
at first.
fast, but it does not matter as Aiden makes the play. It's a Dax, 2 outs.
I just want to apologize. We actually just noticed that there is a change over there at first base. That is Emilio Escobar making his first appearance, I believe, at first base. Unless he played one game at, or my apologies, he played one game at Leander, but he's now in the game for Dax Rodriguez. I had not noticed that previously, but Emilio Escobar Jr. getting some action. Typically plays catcher down at the JV level, but has experience at the first base spot. Playing first base here now, filling in for Dax Rodriguez. If Dax were to get hurt or not be able to play a game or anything like that, you would more than likely see him while we still wait for Thres or Armando Caceres to return from his lower oblique injury. Good guy, Emilio. Traveled to the team with the tournaments. Got a little bit of time playing. Younger kid, nice guy. Pitch delivered. Ball a little low.
There. You can see the backdrop of softball. Actually, I believe that's Miller versus Ray. It's softball.
Yeah, I think you'd be correct. Softball going on. So as we start broadcasting, the idea is to start having weekly broadcasts for you guys. The idea is to do Friday nights baseball. You will catch us here covering the Carroll Tigers. We will be broadcasting this Friday, hopefully, as your Carroll Tigers take on the Ray Texans, who I believe are second in the district as of right now. We're also going to start covering some softball coverage. They're great right now. I believe they're sitting at 15 or 16-2. They are playing tonight. Hopefully, they are taking a victory home for those girls. But you'll see us covering softball. You'll see us covering baseball until the end of the year. And hopefully what me and Joaquin and Joe have been able to start with basketball can progress here at Carroll for the next few years. Start Tiger News Broadcasting, Tiger News Sports Network, whatever we decide to end up calling it. Start a program here at the school.
I agree. We're setting a great precedent for some of our young guys who are helping here today.
Mm-hmm. And just to give a shout out to them, like I said, we have Nate here. Him and Noah have been sharing our camera. We were supposed to have 2 cameras today. We could not figure out the second camera issue. But they've been going through back and forth on our first camera. Great guys. Joe Trejo has been our technical director. Fly ball going over to Daniel Flores. Caught easily to end the inning. That was another boom.
6 big boom.
6 big booms.
6 big boom from the top for the 6th
The
inning.
Buccaneers in the top half of the 6th inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, no runs left contest.
And we'll be back. Welcome back. Music stopped. Game has not resumed yet.
Leading off for the Tigers in the bottom half of the 6th inning, the center fielder number 14, Daniel Flores.
D-Flow up to bat, followed by Nico Caballero. And if the lineup stays the same, we will see Aiden Signs after that. Top of the lineup. We actually have not gone through the lineup, so I will go over it just quickly for you guys. Daniel Flores is starting. Center field, Nico Caballero. Shortstop, Aiden Signs. Dex Rodriguez. Seth Martinez, Trey Torres. Eloy Rodriguez. Aiden Abada. Christian Hernandez. And Prince Roland. But however, Emilio Escobar, I believe, should be in that batting lineup somewhere now. The wind's starting to hit us a little bit.
Tablecloth starting to come up a little bit.
Losing our tablecloth, losing our rosters. We'll be all right. Swing and a miss there from D-Flow. Starts off on an 0-1 count. So if the Buccaneers fail to score 9 runs next inning, this will be the last time you see your Carroll Tigers up to bat. The top of the 7th will end the game, ice the game over here. But, you know, we have seen crazy things in baseball.
I've seen very crazy.
We are Astros fans. We saw some crazy things.
Yep.
He popped up high, goes straight to third base.
Has a chance to make that play, but a good play by the Miller third baseman.
Almost had the speed to beat him out. D-Flow almost got him there.
Nice play by Uriah Howard for out number 1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's batter shortstop number 1, Nico
Caballero. Nico up to bat. Little Nico, baby Nico, whatever the nickname is for this guy. Young guy, fun guy. Told me pregame. I saw him in the lunchroom. He told me, "Can you glaze me?" I told him I would. He's been playing pretty good tonight. See what he can do right here. 1-0 count. Him and Pete Roller, like best friends, always run each other. That's gonna pop up.
I think it's gonna go out of the field of play. Go to the Carroll fans.
Yeah, hits the top of the dugout. That's back to the stands.
Looks like it's going to get recovered by a Carroll fan. Hopefully, take that home as a souvenir. I think they're supposed to bring it back to the.
I think so. I think they have to bring it back to the dugout.
But we'll see how that goes.
Well, I'm sure they don't go for the street for every single foul ball.
Yeah.
More than likely. I'm not actually sure how that works.
I guess we'll find out. No, we're not.
We're not going to find out. Popped up straight to center. Caught. 2 up, 2 down. So
good
far.
Contact there. Can't get mad at a solid out like that.
2 outs, nobody on.
Here comes Aiden Signs.
Here's batter number 3, Aiden Signs.
Valley Boy. I said that a little too fast. I meant to say Valley Boy. In case that came out incorrectly. Junior. Some people thought he was a sophomore. I actually had this conversation the other day. He is a junior. Like I said, transferred in from the RGV 956 way. Going on down there. Moved up here.
Big things
First
coming
pitch.
for the Valley. UTRGV first year with a football team. We were talking about this a little earlier before the game.
We were talking about it. This first year, opening up their Division I football team. They actually just opened. They were bought out by the University of Texas school system in 2013. Flower Bluff quarterback Jaden Pelucio is going to play 2 sports there, both football and baseball. I'm not sure his baseball position off the top of my head, but I do know that he enrolled early. He is already having spring workouts. I believe he is with the UTRGV baseball team as of right now.
That is some story right there.
It's great to see local talent going all around. Trevor Long, a lot of big dogs over there at Miller. We had a few years ago, we had Lonnie Adkism go over to Sam Houston, Division I program now. He had offers to go to UTSA. Caden Delfour from Moody, sophomore running back, offers to go play at UTSA. And then Billy White, obviously the biggest name for 361 basketball right now. Big offers. Spoke to him earlier this year, intending to commit before the start of his senior season. Wonder where he'll go.
You know, as a UT fan, I really hope he can commit to UT, but
I unfortunately have heard he had a really good visit with A&M.
That was what I was about to say. As a betting man, I think he's going to go to the Aggies.
Aggies, or I think Tennessee, with the way they were in the SEC this year, could make a good run at him. But we'll be right back. And we're back. Cornel Cabrera is still on the mound. Could be the end of the game here, unless Miller goes on a run. Only need to score 9 to tie it up. Only need to score 9. It's a great game for Carroll, but you can't even say it was just total domination. A lot of self-inflicted wounds from the Miller Buccaneers. 5 errors on the board for them. Carroll only has 7 hits, still shows up 10 runs. Plenty of things that Miller could have done differently. Could have been a closer ball game, but when you have that many mistakes, you take it away from yourself. First pitch.
First pitch. He's going to try and make that play. I like the hustle there, but just...
Yeah, Emilio was running for it, just too far away. That's effort, though, from that young junior. I just have not looked at their stats at all. Some interesting news about CCISD and compared to other fields is look at a lot of home runs around here. Big field, 319 to both left and right. Actually, my bad, right is 318 and 394 to center. Only 13 players have hit a home run so far in this district. And that's after Carroll's played 17 games, and that's with a canceled tournament. Some teams played that weekend. We have another boom. I think that moves us up to about 9 booms. Boom counter's doing well. Boom counter is coming from Jacob Martinez, teammate.
That was a
football
big boom
section.
deserved, though. Strikeout by Cornell. Only on 31 pitches.
With one out, moving on, we've got first base number 27, Derek Otero.
Derek Otero up to bat. Number 27. Max Preps has listed him up at 90, so hopefully they can get that fixed out someday.
Calling out Max Preps live.
Calling out Max Preps right now. Somebody got to fix that. Hopefully it's not the same way for Ray.
I don't believe it. I don't know. We'll see.
And speaking of going into Ray, I think that's going to be a fun game.
Yeah.
First one fouled out of the park.
Oh, that was
landed right above us. A lot of people look scared by that one.
Game balls are probably sponsored by Build Strong Construction, LLC.
Build Strong Construction, LLC, sponsoring those game balls. Fun fact, they actually sponsored my car at the track a few years ago.
Oh, that's
strong.
Really good. That's really interesting.
Anyways, so as we were just talking, I think this game against Ray will be a good game. It'll definitely be competitive. They're not as good of a team as Vets. I believe they're sitting second in the district. They have beat Vets the first game of the season. Went 9 innings. They won 1-0 that game. I think it could be a good game. The main interesting point that everybody's going to point out about is center fielder for Ray Texans, Derek Chavez. Was a Carroll Tiger last year. He's moved over there to Ray. See what happens this season with him, how he competes against the Tigers. A lot of good guys on that team over there. See what Carroll has for them.
A little bit on the inside, 1-2 count. Cornell still has demanding control.
Another former Carroll Tiger on that team is Raul Trevino, who plays first base and pitches over there. He played here, I believe, his freshman and sophomore season before moving homes, going to Vets, and then going to Ray now. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 was the call that time from Jacob. No longer boom.
Got him swinging, though.
2 outs. We are 1 out.
2 outs, number 1, that's right.
From
The catcher
Carroll.
number 51, Joaquin.
And the Carroll Tigers looking to move to 2-0 when me and Ben are commentating the games here.
More sports news. Damian Lillard is indefinitely out as he has a blood clot in his right calf.
Dang.
Poor Damian Lillard. Cut off. It is a nice, comfortable night. It started off a little hotter. It was around the 75 region. Now sitting, I believe, high 60s. Nice breeze coming through. We have some Moody students coming through to watch the game. They played last night, if I'm correct. I believe they played Vets.
Strike. 0-2 count. 1 strike away here for Carroll Tiger victory.
Cornell's come in. Kept the inning scoreless. Only 1 run that was scored in this entire game coming in the second inning. Trey Torres played exceptionally well. Cornell's been playing amazing, lights out since 2 really low members on our team. Or they're actually the 2 lowest ERA on the team. Cornell has a 3.44 and Trey has a 4.74 that you'll definitely see be lowered after this game. 1-2 count.
Little conversation here by Cornell and
Catcher Aiden Arbata and Cornell. Calling him down, reminding him of the situation going on. No runners up. 1 strike away from ending this game. Fans are standing up, See if we can end it right here. Cornell lines him up, looks him down. He's going to take a moment to think about it.
Trying to decide which pitch in the arsenal is going to be used.
He's experienced. He's a senior, but this is his first year on varsity. You're still learning everything. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is the game. Carroll Tigers are going to win this one 10-1 over the Miller Buccaneers. Carroll's going to end the game with 7 hits opposed to Miller's 3 and 0 errors compared to Miller's 5.
That is the ball game. Final score on the board. This gives you 2 teams around the toss for a great ball game this evening. Everybody have a safe trip home. Just a reminder, immediately following, the Alice Coyotes will be hosted by the King Mustangs.
And that is the end of our game. Carroll played exceptionally well. So many mistakes there by Miller. Kept them out of anything going on. They passed out some handshakes and hugs going on.
Carroll.
Wonderful
We
game.
need coaches report behind home plate to sign for the pitch count.
11 booms.
Coaches report behind home plate to sign for the pitch count, please. Thank you.
Carroll moves to 2-0 when me and Ben are commentating games.
It's true. We have never watched a Carroll L while Tiger News has been here. We'll be back here Friday.
We'll be back here Friday against Ray. Hopefully look for a big upset like we did against Flower Bluff in basketball.
The Tigers moved to 3-4 in district as the Buccaneers moved to 0-7. Carroll Tigers advanced to 3-15 on the year.
And a big win, a big moral victory.
Something you definitely needed.
For the Carroll Tigers. So look forward for the rest of the remaining.
Yeah, last week
schedule.
both their games were run ruled. The last game ending in just 5 innings and being a perfect game completed by Zach Hampton from the Veterans Memorial Eagles. So definitely a game you wanted to see. Exceptionally well performance on there on the plate. Trey Torres played amazing freshman. Going from freshman to senior there from Trey to Cornell Cabrera. But amazing game. Good bats during the entire game. You got 7 hits there. 5 errors there from Miller. You maybe could have seen a closer game, but Miller just took themselves completely out of it with the many errors that they had. But we saw a wonderful game here tonight, and it's a Carroll win at the end of the day. We're here for it.
That's what we all wanted to see. Thank y'all so much for tuning in live. I'm glad y'all spent y'all's evening with me and Ben here.
The ballpark.
I'll let him take it away.
100%. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been wonderful. I appreciate every single one of you guys that watch. Like I said, we're all student-led. No teachers help us when we do this. Well, outside of our teacher, Mr. Vargas for AV, he lends us the equipment and all of that. But we work here on our own. Want to give a big shout out to everybody that helped out. It's me, Joaquin Alvarez, commentating on the call, Joe Trejo as our technical director, Nate and Noah both controlling camera 1 tonight. Hopefully we have more cameras next time. Music's starting, so I have to end this now. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. My name is Benjamin Fanning.
My name is Joaquin Alvarez.
We'll see you on the next time.